Grace and peace to you, dear friends. In the first chapters of the Gospel of Luke, the birth of Jesus is foretold by signs and prophecies that signal not only the significance of this remarkable birth, but also what God intends for it to accomplish. Angels, prophets, and ordinary people all describe in the Gospel what they hope for from the child who is to come. They express the longings they hope Jesus will fulfill. My favorite of these is in the prophecy of Zechariah, whose song of praise to God for the birth of his own son, whom we know as John the Baptist, describes John, the newborn prophet, as a forerunner of Jesus, one who will go before Jesus to prepare the world for him, and, as the text says, will give knowledge of salvation to God's people, getting them ready to hear the word they need. When Jesus then comes, the prophet proclaims, it will be as the dawn from on high, breaking into a world that sits in gloom and the shadow of death. Jesus will come to bring light and life and peace. We hear these words again today with hope and longing. Even as we here in Los Angeles sit in the sunshine, the world's pain can be felt in our community. We are grieved by the separation of families at our nation's borders. We suffer along with migrants and asylum seekers. We wrestle with how to help those who suffer homelessness. And of course, we mourn the victims of the Thousand Oaks shooting and of the wildfires, both in Northern and Southern California. And at the same time, many of us are being made anxious by the increasing tension in our government and in the world, and the damage that we continue to do to our environment. Even more personally, as in every year, some of us mourn the loss of loved ones in the year just past. Peoples whose absence now leaves a gap in our lives that the holidays actually make more painful. In all these ways, both public and private, we too, in a sense, are a people who sit in shadow. But the prophecy we hear from Zechariah and John the Baptist of the coming of Jesus is a hopeful one, and to hear it again this Christmas fills me with hope and joy. Once again, the dawn from on high breaks upon us, and everyone who hears the good news stands in Christ's light. For this is indeed good news, that we have in Jesus the perfect proof of God's love and mercy toward us, of God's goodwill toward all that God has made, and we are given the new way of peace that Jesus calls us to follow. Love, mercy, and peace. We have everything we need to face an uncertain world. This is God's Christmas gift to us. I wish you every blessing of Christmas and the new year. May God bless you and all those you love. Merry Christmas.